Hello and welcome to part 3 of the 3 boundary setting styles I teach my clients. The third style is what I refer to as non-verbal or action-based boundary setting. Unlike traditional boundaries, these are not set using words, but rather through actions and repetitive non-verbal behaviors. These are set especially in situations where the risk is much higher to setting a boundary, or you may not have any scope to have any communication or conversations around boundaries or communicate your feelings to the parties involved. These are also set in situations where you cannot escape the situation or the person. Now, there are two ways of setting these non-verbal boundaries. One is a little more direct, where you may be giving someone the look or giving someone the eyes or giving someone a scowl. Or there is an indirect method where your behavior, like getting up and sitting somewhere else or just going quiet, these are all behaviors that you exhibit repeatedly when violations happen, but they are not direct in nature. Now, you may be wondering if this is as effective as using your words, but remember that 90% of our communication actually happens non-verbally, which means that everyone's brains is constantly scanning for other people's non-verbal cues. Also, anything that you tend to repeat over and over and over to the same trigger or to the same stimuli, the other person will register. Whether or not they actively change their behavior is not within our control and is also not the purpose of boundaries. But our repetitive actions signals to our brain that we have some amount of control and also that we respect ourselves and will do something to protect ourselves, thereby increasing our self-esteem as well as the trust in our own self. We'll talk about the essential element required to enforce all of these boundaries in the next video. But until then, bye-bye.